Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of the Greenbridge Community Housing Podcast for Luton South. We're joined today by Dave Hoskins, the commercial manager for Stevenage Town Football Club. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
If I said I was okay, would you believe me?
No.
Well, there you go then. I'm not. I'm tired. I'm absolutely... I was going to say the wrong word there, but yeah, I'm in need of a break, which I'll be having on Friday.
Good.
Should be going to my second home in Cyprus.
Very nice.
And just relaxing.
Good.
Well, hopefully. We're here today to talk about the charity cricket match. Yep. That's been held at Waldown Park. And you can tell us who it's been held by. Okay,
it's being hosted by Luton Town Indians Cricket Club. Mm-hmm.
Is it always hosted by them?
No, we've done the last three there.
Okay.
Prior to that, we had it in St Albans, actually, St Albans Cricket Club.
Oh, right.
So it's on Sunday, the 2nd of August. Gates will open at about 9 o'clock in the morning. We have a Sen T20 game, which is fabulous, first thing in the morning, and then the sort of main event in the afternoon.
You have a what? Say again.
Sen, so special needs game, which is terrific. It's run by Umar, who's part of Luton Town Indians Cricket Club, and it's quite special to watch. Yeah, lots of young guys and girls having a really good time. So.
And then the main event starts?
Main event will start about midday. We're still actually working out the finer details, around midday anyway. Yeah, it's a 50-over game. It's my team against Monty Panesar's team. I've brought in a few ringers. I'm sure he'll bring in a few ringers. I have Nick Harford. Mr. Luton's playing for me again. David James, the England goalkeeper, or ex-England goalkeeper. And then for the first time, we have Alex Ravel, who's the first team manager here. Revs is playing for us as well, so we're quite excited by that.
And is he...
He's a cricketer.
He's a cricketer?
I'm told he's a very good cricketer. So
let's hope he is.
But don't tell Monty that, because he doesn't know yet.
He might know when this goes out.
He might do.
He might do. Yeah.
But, so yeah, no, it's a good fun day. It's free to come in, which I think is the important thing.
Yeah.
It's all for charity with your guys' sponsorship, main sponsorship, and some other people. We've raised to date £22,000 for the day, which is
before
pretty good.
Even a ball's been
bowled. We've raised £22,000.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I've got a pledge of a further £500, so that will come in at 22.5. When we started this one, we wanted to raise £17,500 for Barbara behind us, and we're well over that already. So all good.
Okay, so Barbara will be joining us later, but just I don't know if you can get the shot in. Feed Up Warm Up happens here on a Monday evening, and they feed the homeless and the needy in Stevenage. We volunteer here quite on a regular basis. We're really good friends with Barbara and the team. It's an amazing provision, and unfortunately much needed. Why did you decide to sponsor Feed Up Warm Up?
Good question. So this is the 6th game we've done, and we've done it for all different charities. I met with Barbara probably a year ago. You can't say no to Barbara.
Bit like me.
Absolutely, Jackie. Absolutely. No. I mean, seriously. Look, we're in 2026. There are people now outside. We've just walked past queuing, waiting to get a hot meal and a drink. It's a nonsense, basically.
Yeah.
But I think I spoke to Barbara. She explained what she was doing. It's now 7 years old. Unfortunately, there's more need for it today than there was when they started it. And but it's a cross-section of people, so it's not just homeless people. It's people that really do need something to eat. It's something they need something to drink. And I think if you put everything in perspective, I heard one story where there's a gentleman that comes in on the 3rd Monday of the month. He doesn't eat and he doesn't drink, but he uses the food bank facility that they also run here. And his family think he's gone weekly shopping because he can't afford to feed his family for the last week of the month. Now, he works full-time, his wife works full-time, and in 2026, if you can't afford to feed your family in the last week of the month, if you're both working, I think there's something pretty wrong. So Barbara being Barbara, she chatted me up. She's certainly got my attention. She's got the attention of the football club here, more importantly. So our owner and chairman, Phil Wallace, allows them to come in and use the facility for free on a weekly basis, which is very good.
Yeah, so good.
Terrific of him.
Yeah.
And we are, I appreciate you know quite a lot about football with your son, but we're a community football club at the end of the day. Yeah. So I think it's important that we do things like this.
Yeah.
This is my little thing on the side, if we can put it that way.
Hope your wife's not listening. I don't understand.
She probably will be at some point, but she has no interest in cricket whatsoever, by the way. But anyway, but she has got an interest in obviously trying to do stuff and good for people. So, and I think to date this is the 6th game. We haven't finished yet, but we've raised over £105,000 for charity. So I think we've drawn attention to ourselves, which is great. And as long as it goes to good causes, and every penny goes to the good cause, by the way, we don't take anything out of it, obviously, then, it's always good to do something for somebody else.
So what was the target that you set to raise for Feed Up Warm Up? Or did you have one or
Okay,
not?
well, I'll answer that in a sec. Our initial target was £500 to give to the hospice where our friend Phil died. So we just thought if we could raise £500, do something for Phil, do something for the hospice.
Right.
And then we presented a cheque for, I think it was £15,500 or something, and someone went, Dave, you're onto something here. You clearly know what you're doing. You've clearly got a few people, a few celebrities that you can bring in that will play. And to be honest with you, we were quite overwhelmed by the whole thing. Yeah. And then it sort of snowballed from there. And we've had some really prominent people play for us. Devon Malcolm. Devon Malcolm was one of the quickest bowlers ever to bowl for England. We've had Nathan Jones, who was obviously manager of Luton. Nathan's obviously manager of Charlton at the moment. And many of Sam Vester, who played rugby for England, is now at Northampton Saints. So I think once you've explained what you're doing and why you're doing it, I think most people get on board. Yeah. So to answer your question, so the initial challenge was to raise £500. And then after the 5th game, which was last year, we were on £82,500 in total. I came to speak to Barbara. She persuaded me that she was the charity, which she definitely is, by the way. So I said £17,500 will get us to £100,000. In cricket, to get 100 is pretty good, so that married. And then Barbara said, well, I'm going to need £18,500 just to help on the food side for 1 year. So I said, OK, the target will be £18,500. We are currently, including gift aid, on £22,000, so we've already broken that. Yeah.
Amazing.
And I don't want to be greedy, but I think we can get another £5,000 between now and hopefully the end of the day on the 2nd.
The day on the 2nd. So that money will support Feed Up Warm Up for a year and a half.
A year.
Yeah.
Okay, well, just over a year
Just
now.
over a year now.
Yeah, absolutely, just over a year.
Which is amazing.
It is, and I think it also gives Barbara and her team of volunteers a bit of comfort that there is some money coming through. Yeah. They do other fundraising events, obviously. We're quite proud of supporting them, and we'll have a bit of fun on the day. So, yeah, it's all good.
Will you be playing cricket on the day?
I will be playing cricket on the day.
I'm looking forward to seeing that.
It is a worry, Jackie, I know. I actually got some runs yesterday, so I'm in form at the moment, so you never know. And actually, talking of playing last year, David James, obviously, a very, very famous goalkeeper, David and I batted for about 3/4 of an hour together. It was great. So we had really good fun. So
he's really tall.
He makes me look short, and I'm 6'3".
No, he makes me look really... when the pictures came back, I was like... I know I was short, but he's really tall. Well, but what an absolute gentleman.
Oh, he's lovely. He's lovely. And actually... there is some synergy because Dave is actually the ambassador here for Feed Up Warm Up.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
So when I said to him we were doing it for Feed Up Warm Up, that wasn't the reason for doing it, by the way. But when we said it, he was absolutely delighted.
Delighted to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to meeting him and interviewing him properly. I've interviewed Monty, funny guy. That podcast, I was in awe. Actually, I didn't. Just sat there going, are you real? And he was like, yeah, I'm real. Then he got married.
He's recently got married.
Yeah. Phoned me a couple of weeks ago. We had a good catch up on the phone.
Oh, good.
Yeah, really nice guy. Anything you need, Jackie. He's supposed to come and do a podcast, but he had to go and help his dad do something, which is said family first. Yeah. Far more important. But yeah, so he keeps in touch, which is lovely.
Good. And Monty started his cricket at Luton Town and Indians Cricket Club. So that's where where he was developed as a cricketer.
So that's where he was developed.
Yeah. So Monty has played in, including the game we've got coming up, along with Mick Harford, in all 6 of the games that we've played. He's always turned up.
He's always turned up.
Yeah.
And that's really inspiring and quite humbling for people, because they are busy people. He's now doing commentary, isn't he?
Yes, he's doing
around the world.
He's doing quite a lot. And
he's doing quite a bit.
When I started to organise this with a co-organiser, John, back in sort of November time, people are thinking you're talking about an event in August. Well, if you want to get a Mick Harford, a David James, a Monty Panesar, and Alex Ravel, you need to give them notice, or they're not going to pitch up. So yeah.
So it's really a year's notice that they need to get in their diary, because they're so busy, aren't they? Best part of. And even though most of them have retired from the sport or retired from football, they're still so active. I mean, everywhere I go, I see Mick Harford.
Yeah.
Every event in Luton, he's there.
I call him Mr. Luton, and I call it. He is Mr. Luton.
He is.
I mean, obviously, I worked with him when I worked there for 12 years. He is a really good guy.
He is.
He's Luton through and through, and I don't mean just Luton Town Football Club.
No,
I mean Luton through and through.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done numerous charitable things with him, including giving blood many years ago, which he couldn't do at the time, by the way, and I could. But anyway, there you go. I think I was stitched up then. But no, he's a good guy.
He really is. He literally is. And they've just opened, and I will give it a little plug. It's the men's shed in Sunderland Park.
Yeah.
I turned up to the event. They said, come along. So Nolet, who's the CEO of Irish Forum, invited me, which was lovely. And it was a Thursday morning, really sunny. And I thought, maybe 10 or 50. There was 195 men that turned up. I'm sure half of them, they were just to see Mick. But
they would have been, yeah.
Honestly, he gave a speech, very naughty speech, but it was funny. About playing football back in the day and et cetera, and then it was around how these guys that are obviously, some of them had retired, some of them were lonely, and just really about a space for men to talk and to build and grow. And it was lovely. It was really engaging. And then Mick gave his speech, and then he signed autographs and signed T-shirts. He's like, do you want me to sign your T-shirt? I said, I'm all right, Mick. I'm all right, Mick. But it was just lovely that he gives up his time for people who wouldn't usually get to meet him.
Yeah.
But he can relate to every person in that room. And it was lovely.
Well, I think when you've had a career like he had, and also the fact that he's had massive longevity after his career, but still in football. Yeah. I mean, when Mick speaks, most people listen, or if you don't, you should.
Yeah.
For one. As I said, he's passionate about what he does there. He's passionate about the town. If you walk down the town with Mick, and I haven't done it for many years, but I certainly have done it in the past, it takes you 3 or 4 times longer than it should do, because everyone wants to stop him, shake his hand, or have a picture or whatever. But I think he embraces it.
He does.
And I do remember many years ago, there was a young lad that had just got into Mick's first team, because he was manager when I first went there, and he walked straight past some young lads and lasses that wanted some autographs, and he didn't quite get it. So Mick, in Mick's way, suggested that he came back, signed the autographs, and then said, and he said something, and it still sticks with me today, you'll know when you're not wanted, when they don't want your signature.
That's
which
right.
is absolutely quite true.
It's true.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
So, good guy, really good guy.
He really is. And like I say, every event I go to, he'll always say, how's Josh? How's he getting on? And, he always remembers, how he remembers everyone is mind-blowing for me, because he must meet hundreds of young men and women, but his memory is so sharp, like literally never forgets anything. Never forgets anything at all. But coming back to sponsorship now, so Greenbridge Community Housing have sponsored this year's event.
Yes.
Last year we sponsored the team sheet and the match ball, which was lovely, and we're really proud as a company to be engaging in something that we started off volunteering with. Got in touch with Barbara, saw her ad on Facebook, just sent her a message, hi, how are you, can we have a chat? She called me, I met her. They also do a hitching one as well.
They do.
I think it's Wednesday evening, but I need to check.
It
It's
is
Wednesday.
It is Wednesday evening. Yeah.
And I said, can we talk? She said yes. We met, and then we came here and we volunteered, and we have been continuously volunteering for nearly a year now. So I'm really happy that it's something that we were involved in before we even knew anything about you being the sponsors for the cricket match. But it's such a necessary, unfortunately, such a necessary service. But we are really proud as a company to be supporting something so worthwhile.
Well, I mean, look, we're very grateful for you being our match sponsor. It's a day. I mean, the actual Just Giving page, and I'm not plugging the Just Giving, by the way. It's called Cricket for Hope.
Okay,
I think that was quite nice, and it was a sort of title that Barbara and I came up with, because I actually had a different slogan, if you like, which Barbara wanted to change, and I think she was right, by the way. So, you know,
women usually are.
No, she's normally right. My wife's always right.
Of course she is.
So,
of course she is.
go.
I'm always right. Colin as well.
We all know that. We all know that. But I think you know, it's, you know, you guys have come on board. You embraced it last year. I think you saw what the event is all about, which I think is important.
It was really good.
Important.
Such a lovely day.
Yeah. Well, you know, we hope it to be at least that, if not better, this time. Mm-hmm. We've got quite a lot of press coming, so that's quite exciting. We've got, as I say, this disability game in the morning, which is fab. We've got a few celebs. Some do, some don't play cricket, but who cares? They're going to have some fun.
Yeah.
There'll be music. There'll be, you know, drink stalls, food stalls, lots for the kids to do. I think the most important thing is it's free. You can come and have a free day out today.
Yeah.
You know, embrace it, engage with it. We've got DJs. We've got the whole bit there. So
the same DJ as last year.
Yeah. Darren Jones. Yeah.
Love
Darren's
him.
a good guy. So Darren,
such a good guy. Luton through and through again.
100%.
Yeah.
So he's 1981 event. Known Darren obviously through my Luton days, but he's always supports for free as well. So
it's amazing. And he's there all day.
He is there all day. We do have to feed him and make sure he's well watered, but that's fine.
And it was so well. I think it had rained in the morning, but I was on a train, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
But when I got there, the weather was perfect. So let's fingers crossed, because we've had some amazing weather over the last 10 days.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's hope that continues.
I mean, I think, you know, people say to me, you know, well, what happens if it rains all day? The event goes on.
Yeah,
If it
just
snows,
rains.
the event goes on.
Yeah.
You know, we can only do what we can do. I can't do anything about the weather.
No.
To be fair on the Luton Town Indians guys, they prepare a really beautiful setting. I mean, the ground is amazing.
It is beautiful.
Most people think it's the ground you can see from the road. It's not. It's the ground that's hidden behind the hedges. And I'm hoping there's a large 32-foot banner gone up before Bank Holiday weekend. But it's a fabulous venue.
It really is. I didn't even know. I've been in Luton for, it's giving away my age now, 54 years. But I'm older than that. And
this is the point I'm supposed to say. You don't look at Jack. I'm joking with you.
Someone's supposed to say. Anyone.
Go on. I've just said it.
And it's the first. I thought it was the big pavilion that we all used to play on as children.
Yes, but it's not. It's behind there.
And it's really, you could be in, I don't know, somewhere really posh.
Yes.
Like, I don't know, Henley-on-Thames, or it literally is that amazing. And the 5 thatched houses you can see from the pitch.
Yes.
I was like, it's like a picture postcard.
Yeah.
And I met the chairman of the club. He's lovely, and his wife. And they tried to feed me, and I was like, no.
Yeah. They try and feed everybody.
They try and feed everyone.
Yeah.
But what a nice guy. Anytime you want to use the venue, you know, just get in touch. He was really, really lovely. Everybody that I met that day was really engaging, really friendly. I was obviously there on my own, but I didn't feel like I was on my own.
Good.
Because everyone was just talking to me, which is lovely. I talk to everyone anyway.
Subash is the guy that I used to deal with at Luton Town Indians. I played with Subash. I played with Pax, who unfortunately passed away.
Yeah, good guy. Another good guy.
Pax,
good DJ.
He was a lovely guy.
In the brewery tap.
He was a rubbish cricket. No, I'm joking. He was a lovely guy. Lovely guy.
He was.
So, you know, we've got an affiliation with those guys. I met them through corporate cricket many, many years ago, where the football club, we used to play for the football club in a league there.
Right.
We were rubbish, by the way, but anyway, that's fine. But again, it was all inclusive. Everyone was welcomed.
Yeah, that's what I loved.
And I'll be honest with you, that was the connection for me, if you like. Yeah. You know, we've been playing against each other or having a drink afterwards or doing whatever ever since. So,
it's great.
Absolutely.
What's going to be the highlight, do you think, this year for you?
The highlight is writing the big cheque at the end, which sounds
Oh,
really...
it's the best
really
bit.
greedy, and I work in commercial sport, but actually for me...
And it's one of those big cheques as well, which is lovely.
I've asked Barbara for it already. I think it's... And I think that actually shows how much time and effort has actually gone into it, to what you can raise. We'll probably do 2 cheques this year. We'll probably, just for publicity, we'll do one obviously for what we've raised, and obviously that's what Barbara will get. But it's all done through a Just Giving page. And the second cheque will probably be the amount that we've raised over the 6, because this is the final game. This is the last game we're doing. So it'll be interesting to see, where we go with that. But we've raised over £105,000 for charity over the last few years.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Amazing causes. Support from you, support from other people. What causes we raised it for? Cricket Without Boundaries, Children with Cancer, the Peace Hospice.
Calm wasn't it?
Calm last year. And then we did one for the High Sheriff of Bedfordshire.
Oh, right. New one coming, been sworn in.
Yes.
Will he be there?
Is that Bav?
Yes.
Yeah, I think Bav knows about it, certainly. That's Bav Shower, isn't it? Yeah.
I also met Sally.
Okay, that was the previous one.
The Mayor of Dunstable last year.
Yes, she came. She was brilliant. Hilarious.
She's so funny.
Yeah, hilarious.
And we've got such a great friendship now. Go out for dinner, catch up on the phone. She's a really good person. Yeah,
well, you need someone with a bit of personality to do that sort of job, and she's certainly got that.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't think of the High Sheriff charity we did it for. It was a police charity anyway.
Okay.
Forgive me, I can't remember what it was. But so it's quite a cross section of different charities. But this year's charity is all about. He looks behind us. Feed Up, Warm Up. It's all about people coming
busy,
in.
Isn't it?
Really it is getting busy. It's sad.
It is sad that it is this busy.
Yeah. It is, but it's unfortunate. But Barbara is here to help people, and she certainly does that.
It's been great talking to you as always.
Thank you.
Really looking forward to the 2nd of August.
Good.
Now you've been told that there's press there. That's put pressure on me and what I'll be wearing. So
what you'll be wearing?
Yeah,
I'm going to be wearing a blue and red cricket shirt. But don't worry about it.
I might have to get a cricket shirt, so that'd be nice and easy.
There you go.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for joining us,
Not at all. Pleasure.
We'll see you soon.
Lovely. Thank you.